So welcome, Fab Gals. I'm super excited to be presenting another episode of how to dress yourself slimmer instantly. And today I'm going to be speaking about how to hide your tummy instantly. I mean, so exciting because so many of us women, we really struggle with our midsections. I don't know what it is about getting older, but suddenly it just all goes there. Hey, Irish Megan, yes, we can hear you. Fantastic. Thank you. I really appreciate it when everybody lets me know that all is working well. Okay, so ladies, just before I get started, just to say that for you, those of you who are new, I'm Tracy Gold, and I'm a personal stylist slash style coach because I work really in a much more in-depth way with my clients to help them create a look that reflects who they are. And I'm a YouTube influencer, and I've been growing this channel for quite some time and focusing really on women over 40. And it's my absolute passion to share with you my fashion tips that hopefully make you look and feel fabulous. And today I'm really going to be focusing on the body shape issues. And that's what I'm doing on a Friday because, you know, I think it's a good idea to have a Friday Q&A as well. And it's just a great way to start the weekend, right? So the way I'm going to format this, just so that women who are coming on the replay who can't be with us live I'm going to be sharing my tips. And listen, ladies, get your cup of tea, get your cup of coffee, whichever beverage you want, because it's going to be an in-depth one. I've got lots of tips when it comes to how to hide your tummy. So I'm going to give the tips first, and then I'm going to open the floor up for a Q&A. Also, ladies, let me say that in this live video, I have a very special gift for all of you. And I'm super excited. I have launched and just put up on my site my spring collection. For those of you who don't know, I'm also a designer, and I've been designing for quite some time. I'm not sure going forward if I'm going to do it that much, but I do have a spring collection, and it's specifically designed for women's bodies and to love what we have, etc. So closer to the end of the video, I'm going to be giving you all a gift, which I'm super, super, super excited about. So stay tuned for that. Stay online because I'm so excited. Okay, so good to see you all here. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm really, really excited to have you here. Okay, so ladies, I know that this is going to come as quite a shock to you, but I have two tips for you, my very first two tips for how to hide your tummy that are really going to surprise you, but that work exceptionally well. So tip number one, and it's really easy. In fact, you can do it right now, right where you are, is to correct your posture. I know, does this not sound weird? But you know, I did some voice and presentation training with a woman called Victoria Wilson in South Africa. That's where I'm actually from, so if you're not sure of my crazy accent. And Victoria taught me that when you correct your posture, you automatically look a lot better. And especially when it comes to your tummy and also your bust as well. So I'd like you to do it with me now. Now, it's not going to be one of these like stand up straight and really like make yourself super uncomfortable, because we're not into that, right, girls? Women over 40, we want to be comfortable. We want to look good, but we want to be comfortable as well. So all I want you to do is just to gently, now this is your sternum, I want you to lift your sternum ever so slightly. Okay, lift your sternum. Do you see that you can breathe, that you can move around, that you can easily do so? But you know what it does automatically is it actually corrects your posture and it makes your tummy flatter instantly. Don't believe me? Try it in the mirror. So hunch in the mirror, just like sit like you would normally do, or stand like you would normally do and kind of hunch, and then correct your posture. Pull your shoulders back just a tad, not like so drastically, but just a tad. Lift your sternum ever so slightly and look at what it looks like. I'm telling you. Now listen, I see myself on camera loads because I film myself and I can tell when I haven't done it. Luckily, thanks to my coach, Victoria, I do it fairly instantly now. I don't tend to slouch that often, especially when I'm presenting, but it's an easy thing to fall into, an easy habit. That works like a charm. Okay, second, and this is definitely a dressing tip, and I think this is also going to really surprise you ladies. Get a good bra. What is that got to do with tummies? Well, actually quite a lot. Because if you are busty girls, and clearly I don't have that problem, but if you are busty, and as our bust sort of kind of gets a little longer and starts to droop a little, when your girls are not sitting at the right level, it's actually going to make your girls and your tummy go all in one. But when you're wearing a good supportive bra, it lifts them and it actually creates more of a waist. And that's what I'm going to talk about just now, because that's what we want to do. We want to create more of a waist. And our waist is not our tummy. Ladies, repeat after me. Your waist is not your tummy. Okay? So I want you to feel where your waist is, because this is going to be very important. Put your hands on your belly. Okay? Feel where your belly is. Are you doing it? Okay, I'm going to do it with you. Right? On your belly. Now, where is your waist? Your waist is here. Your waist is higher up. Okay? It's your narrowest point generally. Okay? So now what I want you to do is we're going to focus on how to place the emphasis on your waist instead of your tummy. Okay? Again, waist is here, tummy's here. Now, often when I tell women they need to define their waist, which is my third tip, if you saw my live video from last week, you will know that it is the secret to the universe of slim dressing across the board. It is the most important tip that I teach all of my clients in all of my workshops and in most of my videos. Defining your waist is really the most important thing. And many women are very nervous about this concept because they think, well, I'm not sure about that, Trace, because then it's going to emphasize my tummy. No, ladies, if you are putting things across your tummy, yes, that's going to emphasize them. But if you're emphasizing your waist, which is higher up, it automatically detracts from your tummy. Now, you may be looking at me and thinking, well, Trace, easy for you to say, but I do tend to gain my weight in my tummy, and if I'm even remotely stressed, that's where it goes to. I also work with a variety of women, all different shapes and sizes, you name it, I've worked with it. And defining the waist works really well. Okay, so now how do we translate that into tummy stuff? Okay, so you can go and check out my video on how to define your waist. That was live last Friday. You can go and check out more detail about that. But I'm going to tell you 3 very quick ways, and those are things that are going to relate to the tummy issue. So first of all, we want to emphasize the waist and detract the tummy. And so by defining the waist, for instance, with this top that I'm wearing now, and this is actually from my collection, it is in the spring collection, all right? You may have seen it before. It's one of my most popular, but I only have a few left. You'll notice that here, I've defined my waist here, okay? In the actual top, in the collection, my one's got the self fabric, but this one's actually got a black tie, which is even better because it really works to define. And if you want to see how it works, you can check out Vanessa's video, her makeover video that worked. You'll see what it looks like and how it works really well. Well, defining your waist here, okay, especially in wrap tops, is really easy because it's super comfortable. This is a stretchy piece. It comes up here. You really, really don't see the tummy, but it works for 2 reasons. This top works for 2 reasons. And so you're going to get 2 tips out of this one thing. By defining your waist, you're placing the emphasis higher up and away from the tummy. Ladies, illusion dressing is all about creating an illusion. It's drawing attention away from the parts you don't like and to the parts that you do, okay? So generally our waist is a good place to draw attention, but we want to draw it away from the tummy. So by emphasizing your waist, you're drawing it away from your tummy. The second thing that's working like magic, okay, like magic, girls, is pattern, okay? Pattern is very important, all right? Pattern disguises a multitude of things. And I spoke about that in my video last week. So pattern is truly, truly a really, really great thing. If I was wearing this top in a plain fabric, it's not going to do it. It's not going to work that well. But when I'm doing it when I'm wearing in a pattern fabric, it disguises a multitude of things because you don't know what's fabric and what's flesh. It's so cool. See, look at this. All right. Now, many women are nervous about wearing pattern, and that's why in my video last week, I actually spoke about why pattern is so effective and how to wear it. You do need to wear it in fitted garments. Wrap tops are perfect because wrap tops you can actually wrap over as much or as little as you like. They're generally, mine are in stretch fabric, which makes them super, super comfortable. Really, it makes a big difference in making them comfortable. But they define the body and give you all the magic powers that you need without being uncomfortable. Because you know what? I know all about it. I'm not prepared to be uncomfortable to look good. No freaking ways. You can look good and feel comfortable at the same time. Okay. The other, I did say you need some tea, right? I did say because there are lots of tips here. I'm telling you so much to talk about. My green tea. Okay, so now we're going to look at the opposite of that. So many women, and I mean many women, tend to wear big baggy styles to cover up their tummy, okay? And that's what not to do. So what you do want to do is wear fitted styles in print or pattern, okay? Huge difference. It makes a big difference when you wear it in print or pattern, but it does need to be fitted. Fitted styles that emphasize your waist with pattern will disguise your tummy instantly, okay? Wearing baggy styles is actually just going to make it look bigger. So I know in many cases, and especially with fashion in the last few years, we tend to wear the skinny jeans and then the big baggy top that actually can make you look bigger. It really, really can, ladies. So we don't want to make you look bigger. We want to make you look more in balance. We want to take away the emphasis of your tummy. When you're wearing something just to cover up parts of your body, you actually inevitably make them look bigger. Try it and see it for yourself. It really, really works. The other thing that you want to check with, especially when you're wearing tops, you want to wear tops that are slightly shorter, okay? But the key to doing that is you need the right waistband. If you don't have the right waistband, the shorter top is just going to mean you put your arms up and you're going to flash your belly, or your belly's going to fall out. Now, luckily for us, very excited, the higher waisted pant has come back into fashion. The higher waisted jean has come back into fashion. And so you can wear those. And there are variations. So if you've got quite a tummy, quite a generous tummy, then I would go for more of a mid-rise that'll sort of sit just kind of below your belly button or on your belly button. You know, some women, like I, sometimes wear those very, very high-waisted that are right up into my waist. And if you've got quite a generous tummy, that may make your tummy look bigger. It may kind of make it pooch out a little bit. So you want to find which waistband works best for you. I often find a mid-rise to be quite comfortable and easy to wear. So it doesn't sit too high up. It's sort of a balance, you know, and also because with jeans, you've got that front zip. So you don't want to add too much bulk and detail to that belly area. But when you get your waistband right, so when you get your waistband in the place that you want it to go, okay, so like in this case, I'm wearing more of a mid-rise kind of thing. So it's sitting just where my belly button is. Then the tops just go over that kind of, you know, let me stand up on my tiptoes so that you can see. So, you know, not too long, ladies, because often the case is we tend to wear big, baggy things to try and cover up. But actually, it doesn't work. You want to go to just probably about 2 inches below or an inch even below your widest part of your tummy. You've got to try it out for yourself, though. Every woman's different, and that's why just to say that, you know, these are general tips, but I do individual online sessions with women where we can do this kind of thing. So you actually phone me, it's FaceTime, you know, Skype, WhatsApp, any of those things. I mean, amazing the technology that we have. And literally we can do it even on a cell phone or on a phone. And you can see me and I can see you, and you show me things in your closet. I've had ladies that have done before. They were really nervous about the technology of it, but it's actually super simple and it really can make a difference because that way we can tailor these tips to work better for you. Okay, so the next thing is you want to wear, if you've got these big baggy tops, and I'm expecting that you do. You probably have quite a few of these big baggy tops in your closet. Then one of the ways of wearing those without making yourself look bigger is to wear a nipped in blazer. So a blazer that nips into the waist, it gives you some definition, and that put that on over your baggy top, and that will work really well. The other thing that you can do is if you have a little bit of a tummy but not much, you can actually tuck your tops into a higher waisted jean or pant. That works really well. Or you can even do a half tuck, which that's really effective. So there are ways of doing it. Sometimes even belting, which I'm going to get to in a second. So really, ladies, there's some very simple ways that you can disguise your tummy. The next thing is to wear fit and flare dresses. So this may seem a bit weird because we're speaking about tummies, but actually your hem is very important. If you look in the makeover video that I did with Vanessa, so she wanted to hide her midsection, okay? And she loves to wear these bodycon dresses, these dresses that are really tailored towards the hemline. And in those dresses, and she was wearing in a plain fabric, and although the fabric was a good quality fabric and it was a lovely style, in my opinion, it definitely made the emphasis around her tummy area because it was narrowing, okay? So let me share something with you, ladies. Whatever is when you wear something that is slightly more flared to the bottom, it makes everything above it look narrower in comparison. Now, in Vanessa's case, she was nervous about these dresses because she sees them as skater dresses, like really wide, big skater dresses. Okay, I'm not referring to that. I'm referring to, say, wrap dresses, dresses that have got a little bit of a flare. So if you've seen Vanessa's, I'll refer to this dress here. If you've seen Vanessa's video, you can actually go and check it out. I'll put it in the description below after this video. Didn't realize I was going to be referring to it so often. But this is the dress that I put on her. And you'll see here, and I don't know if you can really see because it's not the most ideal. This is the challenge with live videos, girls. I can't do from far away. But it's actually flared, all right? If this was narrowed, it's actually going to make this look wider, all right? So here you've got the pattern, you've got the slimming panels, and you've got the flare at the bottom that really helps to de-emphasize. And that's why with my dresses, all of my dresses, you will notice if you go online, the link is actually in the description. So you can go to tracygoldfashiontips.com, click on the shop, and you'll see all of my dresses, all of them without exception, have got a bit of flare. Now, I work with soft fabrics, so they drape beautifully to the body. So they don't add extra volume, but they do add a sense of balance, ladies, and that's so important. So you want it nipped into your waist and flared at the hem, and then automatically it makes your tummy look smaller in comparison. And if you don't believe me, go and try, because if you wear a bodycon dress and it makes this the narrowest point, if this is that narrow, then this is going to seem wider in comparison. I hope that makes sense. Live videos are difficult because I can't show you from far, and you know, but check out Vanessa's video and you will absolutely see it working in action. Okay, the last, and it's my absolute favorite trick is, now I actually have, I don't know if I have it here on the rail, I actually don't have it, but if you check into my online store, you'll see I have a fabric belt. I just have a few left, ladies, so if you want it, grab it. And it's really comfortable because it's just fabric and it's really soft and stretchy. So a lot of women are nervous about belts because they think they're going to be uncomfortable or they're going to place emphasis on the tummy. Once again, you need to belt high up into the waist. And you can see also, once again, in Vanessa's video and in Angelique's makeover video, I'll put the links to both of them below, you'll be able to see that they both, we belted, and it made a huge difference to their tummy. You know, if I'm having a bit of a blow today, which does happen, believe it or not, it does happen, then if I'm wearing something, I'll automatically put on a wrap top like I'm putting on today, or I'll put on my wrap dress, or I'll put on a dress and I'll belt it. And what that does is it places the emphasis higher up, and it kind of just tucks your belly in a little bit. It's this weird thing. It really does. Belts are the best thing. They can also give shape, things that you have less, you know, if you've got a dress that's very, very voluminous, it's a great way to just cinch it in and belt it and give it some definition. If you've got tops that are very voluminous, try that, ladies. You'll be surprised what can work. And sometimes it's just about making a few small changes to the clothes you already have. I think many women are afraid of working with stylists because I think the fear is, and tell me, we're going to start opening up to Q&A, but tell me, like, what are your fears of working with a stylist? Is it that women are going to say, you're afraid that they're going to say, well, chuck your whole wardrobe because nothing's good? Is it the fear of showing what you have in your closet? What is there a fear around working with a stylist? I'd love to know. Put in the comments below. Okay, so ladies, before I open up into your questions, because I am very, very excited to get to your questions. I can see that I've got some here and we're going to be opening up. Just to also let you know, there's a little bit of a delay because I really like to have better quality videos. So there's a little bit of a delay between what you're seeing and I'm seeing your comments, but we'll just, we'll navigate this together, right? That's how we do things because we're the Fat Gal community. Okay, so, all this talking, I need my green tea, I'm telling you. Okay, so before we head on into your questions, I just want to say that I have put my spring collection up on my site, tracygoldfashiontips.com. You can click on shop. The link is in the description already. I put it in there. And for a limited time, okay, for just a limited time, I think it's till April 8th, but I'm not even sure what the date is, you are going to get a 30% off of everything on store. Everything. And ladies, let me say that I only have a few pieces. My collection is very exclusive. It is made in South Africa, so I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be able to make because getting back and forth South Africa to America is a little bit of a challenge. But you have got a 30% off in my store. So go and check it out. There are just a few items left. I think sometimes maybe 1 per size, 2 per size is really, really not a lot. And yeah, so make use of it. 30% off, girls. So it is Fab Gal 30. And Fab is capital F, capital G, 30. But if you're not sure, check in the description below and head over to the store because I'm super excited. I really would love for you to have clothing that you love. But listen, no pressure. Like, tips are here for you, whether you like my clothing or not. I do work a lot with prints. You'll see that that a lot of things are printed fabrics because I believe in prints and I find they have worked really well. So take a look and see what you think. Okay, so let's open the conversation to some questions. I'm really, really happy to hear. Okay, so Marie, that is an interesting spelling. Maria, is it Maria? So, okay, live with you. I'm 58 years old. Fabulous. 58, you are still so young. It's wonderful. Okay, so, and 59, I love you, Tracy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's wonderful to have you here. Naomi, thanks for this video. I need all the tips I can get. You know, Naomi, I think we all do. Hey, girl, we all want tips that we can use and implement into our lives and make our lives simpler. Okay, so Irish Megan says, oh, Irish Megan, that's so cool. Are you actually from Ireland, Megan? I'd love to hear. So I'm 45 years old. I'm a chubby woman and I have an apple-shaped body. It's very difficult to hide my tummy. Please advise me how I can do it. And I like to wear jeans always. Okay, so let's actually use that as a bit of a hot seat. So Megan, let's say I'm gonna now take the tips that I've given you and then personalize them a little bit. So you'll get to see how this actually works. Now, obviously, Megan, I can't see you. And in our online session, I'd be able to see you. So we'd be able to see each other. But I'm just going to kind of use my imagination. So if you're an apple shape, and especially if you've got a bust, if your bust and your belly are all in one, then first and foremost, your bra fitting, girl, you got to go and get a good bra and have it properly fitted. It's worth its weight in gold. It is worthwhile spending money on a good bra, no doubt, because that's going to automatically give you a waist. You see, if your boobs are sitting down here and your belly's here and it's all one, it's not giving you anything to define. If you put a belt on that, it's just going to look all wrong. So what you want to do is lift your girls, tuck them in, have them looking fab. That could give you as much as, like, I'd say almost 2 inches worth of waist more than you've had before. So definitely try that. And it's fine that you like jeans. With jeans, go with something that is a mid-rise to high-rise. Try them out, Megan. See what works for you. If you can get a wider waistband, even better. So the wide waistband tends to pull the belly in. I know when I was making jeans and pants in South Africa, I'm not doing it at the moment, but I would work with wide waistbands, and they work like a bomb. And if you can get pants, I doubt you'll find jeans, but if you can get pants with a side zip, that also is a magic trick, because that way it takes all the emphasis away from your belly. And then you want to wear your tops just slightly over that. And don't forget, what did I'm going to say, girls? I'm going to say, don't forget to define your waist. So Megan, avoid trying to wear something that's not going to work for you. So for instance, if you wore a top like this, okay, so you wear this type of top, and let's say you're quite busty, then I would suggest you put a cami on underneath it, okay? You wear a good pair of jeans with it. So the cami will cut your bust if you're popping out. Clearly, I don't have that problem, but in some cases women are. And my wraps have got more fabric. But if you are not going to know yourself. You are going to look absolutely fab. Absolutely fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. So I hope that's helped, Megan. Let me know. Okay, so Maria said, I just bought some high-waisted pants and I love them, but my tummy does stick out. Yeah, you see that. And so I'm also getting those pants in 2 colors too. So fantastic. All right, so that is the thing though. If you have got a belly, if you've got quite a belly, girls, the very high-waisted is going to make your tummy stick out. Because when you're putting the band here, okay, if the band's here, then you've got all of this to stand out. So what you want is to cut your belly in half. So then it would be better for you to rather wear a slightly more rise. A mid-rise is going to cut that belly in half. Then you put your top over that, maybe 2 inches over. You want it long enough so that you don't flash your tummy if your arms are up. Also, another way you can deal with that is put a cami on underneath it and tuck it into your pants. That way you'll never show your belly. You'll never have to worry about it. But if you are worried about, you want your tops just long enough that you can cover everything, but not too long. And avoid keeping them so long that they cut across your widest point, which is your hips. If your hips are wide, you don't want to go. You don't want to put anything across your widest point. It's not going to make it look good. Okay, does that make sense? I hope that helps. So ladies, I'd also love to hear from you. Like, have you ever worked with a stylist? Are you nervous about it? This is a place where we can have some honest conversations. I really, really would love to get your feedback. So let me know. Okay, let's just see. Kerry says, hey, Tracy, don't like fitted clothes because I'm a mum, 42 of 7, and I think fitted just makes my tummy worse. What would your advice be? Okay, Kerry, this is the thing though. We perceive that fitted clothes are uncomfortable, but fitted clothing in stretch fabric is the same thing, okay? So this is stretch fabric. I can move around. I can do whatever I want. I'm really comfortable, okay? It's no more comfortable than a baggy t-shirt. A baggy t-shirt, so if you're wearing a fitted t-shirt versus a baggy t-shirt, same t-shirt, but you look a lot different. Now, if you're finding that fitted clothing is making your tummy stick out, it's generally because you're wearing it in plain colors. When you work with a print or pattern in a more fitted style, it works like a charm, but you've got to find something in stretch fabric. All of my styles, all of them are in stretch fabric because I believe that women need to be comfortable. And we want fitted, but we surely don't want tight. There's a difference between fitted and tight. You don't be bulging out of your clothes. That's not attractive either. You just want to give yourself shape and balance. So does that help? I hope that helps. Okay, so let me know, ladies, any other questions? Okay, let me just see here. Okay. All right. The other thing, ladies, that I'd like to discuss with you, I would really love to ask your opinion on, is that I'm considering doing some online courses. So my YouTube channel gives a lot of input and information, but I'm limited with how much information I can give in one video. And so I'm considering doing a series of online courses, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. So my first one I probably am going to work on is how to discover your personal style, because I find a lot of women are spending money on clothing that they're not wearing. And you could be spending rather less money or the same amount of money, but actually having clothes that you really love and wear. And having moved to New York, I have less clothing than I've ever had, I think in my entire life, but I've got more to wear. So because I know what my personal style is, and even when I go into stores and even when I deal with brands and I'm looking at things, I don't take what doesn't work for me. I won't keep it because it just takes up space in my closet. So defining your personal style can save you a fortune. But let me know, ladies, what do you think? Would you be interested in a course like that? Tell me. Tea. Tea break. So I'd love to hear your thoughts, ladies. So, okay, so if there are no more questions, then I'm going to end off the session. Thank you so much, ladies. You've been a really, really great audience. I've had a wonderful time. Stay tuned because I'm going to be doing another video on Friday. Stay tuned on the topic. In fact, let me know. Oh, Maria Jordan, you say yes, you would. So yes, you would be interested in the courses. Okay. So I'd love to hear. So if I log off, just go ahead in the comments and let me know, ladies, because you know what? You are the community that I serve. You know, I really, my passion is to give you information that really works for you and that empowers you and that makes you feel good about yourself. And, you know, if I can create something that's going to make that easier for you, I'm all in. I'm like super excited to do it for you. So let me know if I log off and it's done. Also, just to say that, again, just to remind you that I've actually created a Facebook group called the Tracy Gold Fab Gal Group. And I would love for you to join because I'm going to be going on. I'll obviously be posting my videos up in there. So I'll be posting this video, also dealing with your questions and your comments. And it's a safe space, ladies. You know, no judgment is allowed. No spam is allowed in that group. And it's a really safe space for us to engage and inspire each other. And so I'd love for you to join me there. And also, if you would like to get my top makeover tips download, I have a free download for you. Free. It's a free download of my top makeover tips. You can head over to my website, tracygoldfashiontips.com. All right. And in there, tracygoldfashiontips.com, and you can as soon as you're on there for a few seconds, and I mean literally a few seconds, there'll be this pop-up and it'll give you the option to subscribe. Put your email address in there and subscribe to my newsletter, and you will get your free download in your inbox. Just check your spam because sometimes things end up in spam, and then you'll get a weekly newsletter from me. So also, Maria, if you're interested in my courses, go ahead and subscribe to my newsletter because I'm going to keep you updated of the progress. I have a whole bunch. I'm doing quite a bit of research at the moment, and I have a whole lot of things that are going to be coming up in the pipeline. Really, really exciting things. And you know, sometimes on YouTube you can miss stuff. You know, even if you subscribe to my channel, doesn't necessarily mean that YouTube shows you my videos. It's more if you click that notification button, that you click that bell, that then you'll get the notification. So, and then still we're busy, right? We've got busy lives. We're crazy busy people, and we can easily miss stuff. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so again, girls, a Fab Gal 30 is your discount. That's your special gift for you to go onto my online store. Head over to there. Let me know also if you need help deciding on your pieces. Feel free to email me directly. You can get my email address from my website. It's super easy to contact me. I'm very responsive. So let me know if you have any questions about which pieces you like, if you're not sure of, etc. Feel free to do so. Go to, make sure to hit the notification button because I know you've subscribed or that you're here and you're engaging on YouTube. So that's great. Hit the notification button. Join me onto my Facebook group and get my free download on my newsletter. Wow, that's a lot. But at least you've got a couple of different options. You can do it whichever way you like. Okay, ladies, thanks so much. Have a good weekend. Till next time. Bye.